the substance of what she said, everybody was like, oh, she's rude. Excuse me, Sisi Oge.
Exactly.
Did you see that video of Hope Uzodinma that he told us that the president sent us their best weapon, rice? How many truckloads for Muslims and Christians, that we should pray for him and not disturb him? Exactly. Can you imagine?
Exactly.
So if I come out today and I say that was irresponsible, they will come and take me.
Exactly.
Did you also see that video of that woman that was complaining of the price of drugs, that there was one tablet, 100 naira for one. Now it's 1,000. So if I come out now, people will say I'm rude. So can you imagine? Why is it that when a young person talks, it's just like Taylor Swift said, once you are young, they believe you know nothing. Shut up.
Yes.
The first thing is to bury you. They don't listen. You follow all the rules, and even see of recent this INEC chairman during the time of Abiola. They refused the nomination to give him honors, but they honored Babangida. What are we teaching people in this country? That the right things don't matter and rubbish will reward it. The person that truncated 16 billion. Let's continue.
Thank you. Right, as I was saying, I don't think, and this is me, I don't think it was the presidency that sent Madam NYC to threaten Ray with that call. I also don't think it was the presidency that instructed Provost to actually come out with this ridiculous letter. Yes, it is ridiculous. But let's talk about the topic is the stifling of young people's voices. Do you agree with me or do you disagree with me? The telephone number is, the WhatsApp number is 080. Hello? 0809-597-5805. Let's talk. Okay. Hello?
Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Robert. What you are discussing now is annoying me seriously, honestly. Does it mean that if somebody is trying to force another person's mother into another person, the person does not have right to
say that's not my mommy, Abio?
What type of rubbish is this one now?
And they said that because she posted it on social media.
That disciplinary action should be filed. They should file a lawsuit against him. What type of nonsense is this, for God's sake? If you say our mommy, I have the right to say it's not my mother. What is wrong with that? It's my right. It's on the two sides. It's to know my wife, their mother.
I mean,
fine. Our mommy is a sign of respect, but that does not mean I should accept it.
Exactly.
I have the right to say no. It's not my mother. What's wrong with that? Does that allow somebody to say the person that pronounced such or he posted it on his whatever account should face disciplinary action? What kind of stupid, what kind of rubbish is that?
Exactly.
I'm annoyed, honestly. This country is turning to something else.
It's madness.
You are forcing, you want to force everything on us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi, Sergey. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Obolia. How are you?
I'm blessed. Welcome on the show, ma'am.
Thank you.
So let me try to curb my anger because I don't want to vent too much this afternoon. Sisi Oge, if they call you Yogi or Mommy, I know you will vehemently tell people
I keep saying it. Don't call me mommy. I know my son.
So I don't know my mama. I don't understand. Is it that I don't know my mom? I don't know how I came to this world or through whom I came to this world.
I don't understand.
Sisi Oge, Atisi Babato, Afesin Ya, Atumawasi Omo, and Sheru now. We are not slaves, Sisi Oge.
Yes.
As much as I agree with you that this trending video is a bullying tactic, I also feel there's some sort of domestic colonization to it. And on that tone,
yes.
Abuse.
Remember I said domestic colonization?
Yes,
thank you for using the word. Yes.
Now, Sisi Oge, if you speak against the Senate will say you are flaunting Senate rules. Speak against the House, they will say you are flaunting House rules.
Yeah.
Speak against the government, they will stifle you and shut you up. See, okay, all these rules, I believe there's a veto power that has to do with the Constitution that is higher than all these rules. Sorrow. And then you come to tell me to apologize, or you tell me to bring down the video because you feel you're an elderly person. Do you understand the nerve?
One of my favorites.
Country.
Yes,
as if you own my life and you play God over me. It's abysmal. It's something I can't relate with right now. I said I will not shout. I will not vent. For every time we come on air to speak, I tell them I stay in Ikorodu. If you want to come and look for me, come and look for me. But if I'm going to go down, I won't go down like a struggling cockroach.
Yes,
I will go down like a fighting lion.
That's right.
You can't tell me or whip me into line or suit me up to stop speaking. It is my right.
Absolutely.
It is my franchise. I choose to use it the way and manner I want.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
I repeat, nobody.
Mrs. Obole, we've got to go. Thank you.
Thank you very much. See you again.
Doesn't go to school. Everybody knows him as the boy that draws under the bridge. We find Suleiman, get him to lead him to his mom, take us to their house, dusty drawer with cobwebs. They open it. Some of Suleiman's paintings, she was smart enough to keep them. Took about 3 or 4 of them, brought them to the gallery. Now, Suleiman will go to school, send his siblings to school. That story of patronage. Yeah.
Plus 234 Art Fair 2025 holds from March 27th to 31st at the Pan-African Center, brought to you by Soto Gallery and Echo Bank. Admission is free.
Hey, now what for this country? Everything just cash, even cash. Hey, KC, I don't find you for shops this morning. Why you did this kind of queue? Jojo, now cash I want collect since morning. Cash? Why? I know one waiting happen for 1672 happen again. Today, I must collect correct naira note for hand. KC, cash day everywhere for bank, ATM, POS agent, and if you want run and cashlessly, you fit use mobile app, internet banking, ATM, POS, USSD, QR code, and other options them. Dudu, you sure? I beg you, make we dey go. Your customers they shop they wait for you. See, the cash where you define for Sokoto, is there for your Sokoto. You understand? Country people, money na money. Spend them, collect them, no hold them, no panic. Cash day everywhere. This message now from Bankers Committee.
Did you know that micro, small, and medium enterprises account for 96% of Nigeria's businesses and contribute to about half of the country's GDP? They also provide around 84% of all employment in the country. Want to know more? Join us on Board Street Drive, our new business show, 2:30 p.m. Mondays on Nigeria Info 99.3 FM. Let's talk.
Welcome back to your #1 talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info. Welcome back to Danfo Conversations, right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back to Danfo Conversations. Let's talk. Hello. Okay.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hey.
Something is very, very wrong. Our lines are jamming for some strange reason. Hello.
Madam, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from, please?
I'm calling from Uwe. I'm Brother Yokolo.
Okay, go ahead, Brother Yokolo.
I am from Abo, and the day that thing happened, I am at Abo. I don't know why they pick only one person from that gathering, because majority of them are calling what that lady called. You know, in maybe House of Assembly, when they move any motion, they will said, if you agree or not, if the one will loud pass, now that's why they go knock for table. So majority of them are saying what that lady put for whether on TikTok or this Facebook. I don't know why they just pick only one person from that gathering. It's majority of them are saying the same thing with that lady.
Well, the reason they picked that, hold on. The reason they picked that person is because apparently that person posted it on social media, and what they want to discipline her for is unauthorized. That she wasn't authorized to post it on social media. I don't understand.
there is no need people on top should be listening to all those almost something. They should just forget about that, because majority of them are saying what that lady put on that social media. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon, CTOG.
Good afternoon.
You have Emmanuel on the line.
Go ahead, Emmanuel.
First off, let's ask this question. What if in that video she was eulogizing the wife of the president?
Oh!
We just said, it is unauthorized posting. And again, I don't think you can take her to court, and win, because...
It's not, no, they're not saying they want to take her to court. They want to discipline her. The school, this is not the government.
I was looking at the video. If I would see the first lady, you will not see the first lady in that video. Because she...
Yes, she wasn't in that video, yes. Yes, exactly.
So, that's on that. Another thing is that overzealous officials need to be very, very careful. They are the ones who are because yes, the video went viral. But if you want to go into if you remember the issue of that NYSC lady, it was the response she got from NYSC.
Exactly. That made the first video. That blew it up. Yes.
Yes. And in this case also, the response from the school authority
is going to blow it up again. Yeah.
Yeah, blow it up again. So overzealous officials are the reason why we are here today.
Absolutely.
They don't want to tell the people in authority, the truth. Because of the favors they might be hoping to get from there. Now, let's talk about the country. I think this is a signal to a lot of people in power. That you need to tread cautiously and be very careful, with the people. Because the people are not blind. They are seeing everything that is happening. You can't be living large, whereas the average person, who receives 70,000, that money can't even take him home, not to talk of taking care of the family and so on. So I want them to rather channel their energy towards building the country, towards living a lifestyle, that is emulating, towards living like a role model, a positive role model, to the people, rather than taking this angle of
Thank you.
Treating people, with I don't really know how to even put it. But
Thank you. I get you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Emmanuel. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Chief Ambassador Ireti Bakare.
Chief Minister, how are you?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Quick one. Some years back, Ondo State, we were working at the secretariat there during the military government, though. So the governor's wife was there, to address the women and something. So they gathered. The MC pick up microphone. Did they pick up mommy? Then one of them said, "Let me study mommy." This is a military governor wife.
Madness.
I'm telling you. And you want to tell me we are practicing democracy today? That's why they want to shut down. What do they call that thing during Lai Mohammed time? He wanted to shut down.
He wanted to shut down the social media. Yes, Twitter.
Because they are not doing well. If they are doing well, they will not be. They don't want people to talk. What is going on, for God's sake?
Exactly.
Let them continue. This is high service, like you said. The man
high
is not
service.
But
yes.
set of people, the set of people in that school is what I would call high service.
Yes, now.
Yeah?
Thank you, Chief Minister.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Man.
Okay. Hello. Hello. Okay. Right. Hello. Can you hear me? Yes. Good afternoon.
Yes, this is Chi from Otta.
Yes. Go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, first of all, I find this to be so silly and at the same time comical. Like, how can you punish a girl because of, she said, sorry, this is not my mother. Like, and I also think that this cycling starts from, like, our home. It starts from us telling our kids to bend their heads when an adult is spoken, it's not from our tradition, and we have to like correct it. What do you think?
Well, I mean, it's not about what I think; it's about what you think. It's it's about your opinion. Calling us, getting somebody or citizens or forcing them to call, government reps, or whether it's first lady, second lady, 200 lady. And by the way, the office of the first lady doesn't even exist in our constitution. So actually her name is Senator Oluremi Tinubu, because once a senator, always a senator. Right?
Yes.
Right? The
Thank you
wife
so
of
much.
the thing. So I don't agree with all these calling people mommy and daddy. If you want to, that's fine. If they're members of your family, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that culture. I do have a problem with it being imposed in our political landscape and our governance space. I think it is wrong.
Yes. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Love you.
Love you more. Thank you, my love. Hello.
Good afternoon,
Good
ma.
afternoon, ma. Good afternoon, ma. How are
God
you?
bless you for your good job. I'm fine, and you?
God bless you too. Thank you. I'm fine. Thank you.
Ma. You see, I'm an Igbo woman. See, in our Igbo land, we don't claim another person, mama as mama. We have names for each grade. Like my mom now, I feel call her Munne, as the ages are. So, my mama, now I come to my own mama. My mama no go say like this. See me, say I dey hungry. I dey live in a hungry way. Nothing dey work for your daughter. You no go do anything. Not my mama. Oh, now their mama be that. Oh, thank you, ma.
Thank you. Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello, Sisoge.
Good afternoon, sir. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Good afternoon. This is the one of the bull.
Oh, is the one. How are you?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm very well, thank you. Go ahead.
Yes. You see, all this matter we are talking, it's like what we read in the Bible concerning Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Even though our God cannot save us, but will not bow down to your image. They want to set themselves as an image for all of us to worship. That if you refuse to worship them, they will throw you into the fire and you will consume there. That is where we are in Nigeria today. I think this is time for them to learn that the eyes have opened. We are not in the dark ages again. Everybody now is both the one that go to school, both the one that don't go to school. They have known that something that is wrong is wrong. So I don't know. Maybe they need to be educated on that area. You are going to call a civilized world where they run to take medication, to go for entertainment and other things. They need to invite those people that make that country to be like that to come down to Nigeria and educate all of them that work as our leaders, so that they will learn how to build the country, how to make people to be in unity, how to make them to think that every Nigeria is my brother, every Nigeria is if you're a woman, you are my mother, but you are not really biological mother. You understand me? So I don't know what is wrong with the statement, but they know the best. They know what they are hiding. They cannot tell us that they don't know what they are hiding. But the hungry Nigerians, they are not happy.
Yeah.
That is number one thing. We are not happy at all. And
I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about you've kind of gone off the topic. My topic is about the silencing of young people. It's not about whether
that's what I'm saying now. They want to silence us to worship them as God.
Are you young? Are you young? Are you young? Are you young?
I'm above 50. So
I'm talking about our young
average.
people. I'm talking about our young people.
You see, I send my children to school.
Yeah.
So I know
So
when
do
they are
you feel that
intimidated and they want...
Yeah, do you feel they've been intimidated into silence? Okay, thank you. People, let's just remember what the topic is. The topic is about the silencing of young people. Do you agree or do you not agree? Thank you. Let's talk.
Hello?
Yes.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Please, in response to what you are discussing, my dear, can you remember that musician that sang Sweet Mother?
Yes.
If I know sleep, my mother no go sleep. When I'm sick, my mother will run up and down. That woman from that nursing school, that person, she expected us to call our mother. Does she know our welfare now?
Right.
She doesn't know what is happening to us. She doesn't care. And she expected us or want to force me to call her my mother. It's not possible.
Okay.
But anybody who willingly want to do that can do that. But we can't force it on anybody.
Thank you.
That's the point. These people, I can't understand what our country is turning into.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Right, let me read your messages. Right, first one I'm reading. Madam Ireti, good afternoon. I think we have our culture. I think you are not propagating our culture. We cannot, because of globalization, destroy our culture. I don't agree with your position. Respect elders is our culture. Well, what's that got to do with? Do I have to call somebody else's mother mommy? Do I have to call a senator daddy? Do I have to call the local government chairman uncle to show respect? No, no, no. The culture of respect does not mean intimidation. It doesn't mean silence. Heck, it doesn't mean belittling and infantilization. So you need to be clear again. What don't you agree with? I'm saying to you, look, I can make it clear to you, right? If you ever meet my son and you say, he should call you dad, he will tell you straight, I know my dad, he's dead. We were very close. And he will actually find it an insult that you are trying to put yourself in the position of his father, because you can never be his father. Right? Does that mean he's disrespecting of you? I need you all to get out of this. Just get out of this space and think broader. Find the nuance in your existence. Find the context of your life. Right? Find the context of your citizenship. Gosh, find the context of your right in a democratic society. We are no longer under the military. So when a caller calls into this line and I choose to say yes, ma, that's my choice, not because I have to. I don't even know their age. When I choose to say yes, sir, hello, sir, that's my choice. I don't even know their age. So if you, I don't know what your name is because you didn't write your name. No, Nathaniel. If you, Nathaniel Shoforansi, want to call everybody mother that you meet, go ahead and do so. I don't even allow carpenters or any kind of workmen that work in my house. Not even the security guards. I don't allow anybody personally. That's me. I do not allow them to call me mommy. They know. I said, I understand that you might not feel comfortable, right? So, if you like, you can call me auntie, which I don't really like. I'd rather they call me Sissy, but the thing calling me Sissy is calling me by my name. So yeah, that comfort I give them. This is what you're comfortable with. Call me Bomo Wakimi Owoni Noni. Yeah, you see that thing about our mommy, my mommy. It's also a form of placing a responsibility on your shoulder that actually isn't yours. One of my closest friends is the director of Mamma Mia. She's an excellent director and actor, right? Some of you might have seen her, Ojo in the House. Najite Dede. Najite is possibly one of the best theater directors in Nigeria. I put it out there over and over again. Najite, the minute she starts a thing, she says to them immediately, I am not your mother. I'm not your auntie. I am director. So please go ahead and refer to me as director. You are here to work. I'm here to make you work. We're going to deliver a show. She sets that mindset and expectation from the offset, and that's it. So don't come to me if you're broke. Don't come to me, just because you need to cry, unless something has happened that's going to take you off the show. We are here to deliver. And deliver we will do. So, Nathaniel, I don't know what culture you're talking about. Omo Yoruba ni me, and I know my culture very well. Heck, I bet you I can even speak Yoruba better than you. Anyway, let's talk. We don't have much time. Let's make it quick. 1 minute, everybody. Bye-bye. Let's talk. Hello.
Thank you. You're on to Felix from Ikorodu.
Go ahead, Felix. You have a minute.
In this time of civilization, I don't understand what people call culture. I don't understand. This government is just snuffing life out of everybody. This is pure dictatorship, more than even the military. And this is the time to let them know that enough of this is enough. We cannot continue in this regard. I don't even recognize any first lady of any offices. Like the other woman said, do they know how they are? The Nigerian populace are faring? Do they know the hunger they are going through while they live in affluence? And someone want to impose herself as the mother of the nation when the children are crying and dying. This is pure wickedness to humanity, and Nigerians must open their eye and put a stop to this. I call it arrant nonsense.
Thank you very much. Hello. 1 minute, please. Let's talk. I've got lots of messages to read. Hello.
Hi, it's Susioke.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Yeah, Rapuchukwu is my name.
Go ahead, Rapuchukwu. Let's talk.
Okay. Well, I think it's wrong for anyone to, silence the young ones who are speaking the truth. It's not something right. How do you address it? Saying the right. What I want to say is that someone should, address facts with responsibility. But nowadays, people are no more coming out to express themselves because of fear, intimidation, and allegation and harassment. That is quite unfair. We are in democracy. How do you practice this democracy?
Thank you.
We're not coming out to say what is wrong. If you are saying the wrong thing, then they make it to be right. You don't see the right and say it's wrong, and you see wrong, you say it's right. No, otherwise we are not practicing democracy. We have freedom of speech.
Yes,
not only the young ones, everyone.
Yes, we
but
do.
Nowadays, people claim to be emperors. They want people to worship them.
Thank you very much.
No way it's going to be so.
Your 1 minute is up. Thank you, sir. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Okay, good afternoon.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yes, my name is Tony. I'm calling you from Ikeja.
Go ahead, Tony, very quickly. 1 minute starts now.
Yes, Sioge, this is what you get and what you say in a captured state. When this administration came into office, the daughter of Tinubu made us to understand that she's the first daughter of Nigeria. Yes, the son, who is Sheyi, recently everybody is seeing him taking a position of vice president in Nigeria. The mother, who is the Madam Remi Tinubu, have never allowed anybody to rest. Yes.
Okay.
Then
so the point is, I need you to wrap up. The point is,
yes, their father, who is Tinubu, saw that he has captured Nigeria and we are in his pocket, but he's deceiving himself.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let me read the messages. There's lots of message to read. I'm going to be quite quick. Sisoge, good afternoon. Can you imagine that my landlady's daughter said I should call her aunt? If I don't, she will call me by my name. I said she should go ahead. Just imagine a house where I pay rent. Arrant nonsense. Honestly, it's just got to stop. What have I got here? Hello, Sergey. On the matter of Delta School of Nursing students and the president's wife, the Delta State Commissioner for Health has made a video on social media and claimed that he has directed the leadership of the school to withdraw any letter to the student on that matter. Yes, I would like, though, and I've got this. It's a message that I was going to read what you just said, and I'll still read it. I think Yalisha Ore might have also published it. But I would like, and this is the thing, you see, as a result of their letter, young people, especially the students, are being called disobedient because the school claimed that she broke a code. Where is the code? Where's the code? I put it to you that there probably wasn't a frigging code that was broken. Let's see the code. Let's see the nurse's handbook or student's handbook. This is why we must continue to challenge any attempt to silence any voice. I don't have to agree with you. All our truths can exist in parallel. And the truth that also can exist in parallel is our right to speak. Abba, what is it? Now only them waka come. Anyway, let me go. Don't get me started. I'm really passionate about people having a voice. Good afternoon, Sister Gay. How are you doing? My daughter traveled with a fellow usher to her village, and she was trying to force on her how to greet her siblings, but she made it clear to her that she can't. But she told her that she doesn't have respect. Madam Florence, I don't even know. I can't even know what to say that. True Ireti, I don't know who wrote this to me. True Ireti, you Ireti is one person in an adult class whom helped me gain my voice as a young person. Even my parents shut my voice. Good afternoon, I love you. Wow, I don't know who you are, but thank you. You even have my picture on your DP. Oh, wow. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, Sergey. The MC that raised the song and the nursing school that wrote the query letter both just displayed eye service with their action instead of making this an issue. This should call for sober reflection. People in charge should begin to see how people feel about them and try to make a change that will bring happiness to the people they govern. That's from Benita EJ. Thank you, Benita. Tsusoge, it's a shame what Tinubu and his cronies are trying to turn Nigeria into. Even the military government of Abacha did not try to silence all Nigerians like Tinubu is trying to do. Actually, that's not true. That's not true. And this is part of what's happening. This is a remnant of the military era. Abacha did silence people. Lots of people were killed, imprisoned, okay? And that's why we're saying we can't be silenced because we're no longer living in a military era, right? In fact, does Tinubu and his family think that he is king and we are their subjects? Well, they should continue with their nonsense until the military wake up and kick them out of here. Max from Ikoyi. Thank you, Max. I don't know about the military waking up. I will never, ever, ever, ever. And you all need to stop wishing for a military to return. Be careful what you wish for. Good afternoon, Sister Gay Radio Goddess. On the topic, striving, stifling, or suffocating of the young people. I think the media personnel of this present government are getting everything wrong. Must they reply every complaint on social media? Is there any law that forbids one from saying you are your mommy? If you're a man or woman of the people, you will be portrayed in a nice way. They should be careful. They are right. They're just ridiculous. This is heat. There is heat everywhere. That's Yomi from Moyokola. And this is the thing. It's not even the people, the president's team that's doing this. Okay, so, let me say something because we might be losing time. We're close to 2 o'clock and I've got hypes coming up in a moment. Let me just say this before we run out of time, and I will, of course, try to pick up as many calls and read as many messages as possible. If you feel comfortable, if you're okay calling somebody mommy, it is your choice. What I am saying is it should not be an imposition. What I'm also saying is me, Ireti Bakare-Yusuf, heck, I will even add Seriki to that. AKA Sisi Oge of Lagos, AKA all the AKAs of the AKAs, and all the AKAs, and right at the end is, troublemaker extraordinaire. I am saying to you, no politician is ever going to be called daddy, as far as all mommy, right? There will be senator this, vice president that, Dr. This, yada, yada, yada. Right? Now, should you be in my family and I want to call you auntie, mommy, sis, that's my choice. Heck, should you be mother to any or father to any of my friends, I choose to call you mommy, daddy, because that's what my friend calls you. We are not in that professional space, right? That's not the relationship between us. So this is about that relationship where for as long as you subscribe, and this is my opinion, for as long as you subscribe to being called mommy, daddy, whatever, or to calling them mommy, daddy, and whatever, it is infantilizing and diluting your right as a citizen and literally turning you to a child who dare not question. It is a form of intimidation that you are subscribing to. And this is what I am trying to tell you. Right? I will be back. We're not done yet. I'll be back in a few minutes. Let's go on break. And then I'll start picking up your calls and everything.
With all the stories that make the news, more talk, news and sports after this.
Details of the story. This year, we're talking about patronage from many different aspects. It's not just giving artists money. It can be helping an artist have an exhibition, giving them exposure, connecting them to the right gallery, the right representative, the right person, giving them studio space to produce, giving them some training, whether it's business training, legal advice. There are so many ways in which you can be a patron of the arts.
Plus 234 Art Fair 2025 holds from March 27th to 31st at the Pan-African Center, brought to you by Soto Gallery and Echo Bank. Admission is free.
Hi, it dey tasty, creamy and nourishing. E get vitamins A, D, E, B1, B9, B12 and zinc. Na original Naija yogurt. I beg you, make una throw away salute for fine yogurt. Beggy, go Jolly Mento with the new Fine Yogurt drinking yogurt.
Fine Yogurt, original Naija yogurt.
Every day is about winning with one play on Nigeria Info. On Nigeria Info, daily winnings is now over 150,000 naira. Just go to oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 #3#. Play with as little as 500 naira, and in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. The more you play, the better your chances of winning every day on the Morning Crossfire, WhatsApp Lagos, and Game On shows on weekdays and the Football Frenzy shows on weekends. But that's not all. Every Friday, there will be a 500,000 naira jackpot. Playing during the week automatically qualifies you for the weekly jackpot. Your chances of winning are the same whether you play on oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 #3#. Remember to play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18. OnePlay is a registered trademark under Lasho Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission.
I say Nigerian, my rice must be premium. I want the stone-free rice. I don't want it gummy rice. That's why I choose Kiara. See, I see they swell Kiara. The aroma they make me hungry. Oh yeah, give me some. From the east to the west, pretty ladies here. Eat 35 bar and protein. Oh yes, from the north to the south, African king rice can be found. Choose Kiara rice when no go let you down. Joy, joy, joy. The taste of joy is here. Pretty lady, African king, very good. Proudly Nigeria and Bogu rice.
Experience the taste of joy with Kiara Rice Mills, makers of Pretty Lady, African King, Proudly Nigeria, Red Eagle, and Bogu Rice. Kiara Rice Mills, the taste of joy in every grain.
99.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
Welcome back to Danfo Conversations. I've only got 2 minutes to the news, so I'm going to read messages. I'll come back to your calls after the news. What have I got here? Show Nathaniel says this. So any of the nurses can also decide not to say anything. That does not remove who do. Well, what are you arguing about exactly? That's what they chose to do. So I don't get what it is that you're arguing, or you just really feel the need to use up your data because it's free. I don't get it. I literally don't get what your point is. First, you don't agree. Now you're saying the nurses can decide to do anything. Who told them they can't? This is the point that we're talking about. But let me know. Waste time. I have too many messages. People should not mistake this for giving respect to our elders. That's from Ralph in Satellite Town. Thank you, Ralph. Jide from Ikorodu says, okay, I think it's better you correct those who come round on program to dish out fake information by Senator Remiti Numbo as Sheyi's mother. Look, that's just, I don't want to, that's like majoring in the minor. Doesn't matter. She's his stepmom and we don't have stepmother in our tradition. So if she's his mother, noni. Doesn't matter. What have I got here? Okay. Right. It's time for the 2 o'clock news. I will be right back. Thank you.
Round the clock will bring the news,
Sports,
events,
talk, and even more talk.
Crisis averted in aviation sector.
Subscribe daily to Nigeria Info, and you'll be sure glad you did.
Whose dad is the police officer who's cocking his gun to shoot at me because I don't have 200 naira to give him?
Europe is concerned about Taiwan because America is concerned about Taiwan.
You can't say you don't like trouble. Well, trouble has come, so what are you going to do? Negotiate?
It's all day long, 24/7, on your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Let's talk.
It's 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock.
The headline news on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Lagos State needs 30,000 more doctors and other health workers, whereas the State Health Management Agency is working to expand health insurance access. Nigeria is battling a meningitis outbreak with 807 suspected cases and 74 deaths across 22 states. HIV treatment in Nigeria remains free despite funding challenges, and former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has denied claims that Lagos Governor Sanwo-Olu funded his campaign. The Lagos State Command of Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps has deployed 2,250 personnel to ensure security during the Eid al-Fitr celebrations. Meanwhile, traders from Owode-Onirin Market stormed the Lagos Assembly, begging to stop their market's demolition. House of Reps pledges a transparent screening process for INEC appointments. Professor Udenta accuses President Bola Tinubu of undermining democracy. Interior Minister Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo condemns the shooting of an immigration officer in Niger State, allegedly by a Chinese company's security. Bayelsa State Governor Doye Diri has raised concerns over alleged plots to disrupt peace in the state. And a 7.7 magnitude earthquake struck Myanmar near Sagang, followed by a 6.4 aftershock. And those are the headlines at this time. You are listening to Danfo Conversations with Ireti Bakare-Yusuf on 99.3 Nigeria Info. I am Yvonne Ohaifo. Thank you for your time.
Information is key.
It is power.
Information rules the world.
Get informed.
Stay informed. Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk.
Welcome back to Danfo Conversations. Right, let me finish reading your messages and then I'm coming to your calls. Okay, I haven't read this. Good afternoon, Sisioge. The culture of respect does not involve intimidation, bullying, degradation. It is not demeaning, but rather it's self-elevating and filled with a sense of acceptance and pride. Yes, it is. It's prideful. You're right. Respect them. Respect them, say, is reciprocal. The subtle and open tactics of silencing both the young and old by this very government through different means and sycophancy is unacceptable. This is a militocracy. Yeah, they call it kakistocracy. Government. Joseph from Unilac. Thank you, Joseph. Very quickly. Hello, Sisoge. Our culture may be part of the problem because it's not every part of it that's working for us. Many of us can't think outside of our culture. Apart from this, we haven't been able to separate our cultural nuances from our government. Excellent point. The cultural practice of showing too much respect to elders is part of why our youths are being able to voice out their minds and hold the leaders who are mostly elderly accountable. I'm sorry, but stupidity is a big part of our problem, Dari. I think our culture has been used to make the people very docile, but that's not without the people's consent. Excellent point. Another excellent point, Dari. The Impo people have their culture, but that doesn't stop them from speaking out. Our culture is to have our governance for breakfast. Our government for breakfast. People should stop calling the president the father of all. It sounds stupid and doesn't apply in more developed climates. That's from Dari. Thank you, Dari. Is that the last one? Good afternoon, Sergey. How are you doing today? I totally agree with you. They're trying in so many ways to stifle and stop people from speaking up and expressing their feelings as if we're in a military regime. But they forget that the power is not constant. Just so they know, we ain't gonna back down until governance is achieved for all and sundry. That's from Emperor. Emperor, thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, let's go to calls. Hello. 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 I can't hear you. Okay. All right. So, I can see if I can read more there. If I can get my words out. So yes, there's somebody has sent us a video of the I think the Ministry of Health or Commissioner for Health in that place, saying, that he's asked for the letter to be withdrawn. And I don't mind. I can use up the time. You can call if you want to, but I can use up the time because this is something I feel very passionate about. Daria makes an excellent point. We get our culture conflated with our rights, and we think our rights come second to our culture. Well, some would say it's a chicken and egg. Whilst I am very much an advocacy for our culture, I am also very much about our rights, the rights of the citizens. I'm very much about the voice of the citizens. I am very much about the fact that if we are to get to a place, get our Nigeria to the place where we want our Nigeria, for the majority, not for the minority. Remember, I've been teaching you and talking to all of you people about patriarchy. Right? So these things are the pillars of patriarchy that are intended to stifle and keep us down. And we must constantly resist it. Resist and push back on it. When something gets said over and over again and the same people repeat it, it starts being normalized as truth, as fact, as what it should be, as how it should be, and all of that stuff. And I think that, it's the responsibility of every citizen to actually learn the difference where culture stops and governance begins and citizens' rights begins. Yeah, we need to actually have such things, topics in civic civic classes and stuff like that. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe one needs to start doing civic classes. Maybe I need to find a room somewhere that can, if there's an organization on the island, I'm not going to the mainland because I drive myself. If there's an organization on the island that can provide a space, a free space for me to do civic and have conversations with young people, honestly, I would be happy to. You can DM me at Sisioge Lagos. I'll get all the security measures checked out and everything. Make sure you're kosher and you're not just writing me because you want to see Sisioge face to face. I met a big fan of mine yesterday and I've forgotten his name. Gosh. I was at the IREP Film Festival. Are you there today? You better be going there. It's free. IREP Film Festival is documentaries only. It's free. It's happening at Allianz. Anyway, I was there yesterday. I watched 2 amazing documentaries. The first one was called Double Minority. It's about the women in Nigerian politics. It's a documentary that took, I think, about 6 months or a year to cover, where Kadria Ahmed, my darling sister, colleague, etc., Besto, she and her crew, they followed all these female women, Nigerian women who are running for different offices in 2023. Right, so they follow them around to document their experience. And incidentally, Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan was one of those women, and who knew that the documentary would be ready now? Well, it was supposed to be ready for International Women's Month this year, but nobody knew that Senator Natasha Akpoti would be having the issues that she's having now. Natasha versus Akpabio, as I call it. So you really must try and watch that. I also watched another one. Are you aware of a northern woman? She was the first, her name is Gambo. She's the big sister to Murtala Muhammad. No, younger sister of Murtala Muhammad, yes. And she was the first writer in I've forgotten which part of the north she comes from, but she was the first female writer, but the second in the whole of the north. And she wrote a series of novels. She wasn't allowed to go to school. Her father stopped her from going to school and everything. Eventually she went to school. No, before she went to school, my father married her off. This was at the age of 13. Fantastic, amazing documentary. It's by Remy Vaughan Richards. Her father married her off at the age of 13. Eventually, I think she was so she was so disobedient, maybe she didn't allow the man to touch her or whatever. Eventually, the man that was the same age as her father, who she was married off to, then takes her back and said, look, I don't want this one. She's too much wahala. She likes education. She likes this. She likes that. And she keeps questioning and everything. So as a result of this, I think her father eventually had no choice but to allow her to go to school, even though he had been against her going to school. She thought she had wanted to be a nurse. Eventually, it turns out one day there was a competition, and she writes, I don't know whether it's an essay, and she did so well. That's how she discovered her talent for writing. Honestly, what have I done with her name? Ramat. I know there's Ramat in there. I'm trying to remember. Anyway, this documentary was about her, and it was amazing. Oh my God, engaging, compelling, tear-jerking. And you discover, I keep saying, when people talk about Nigerian women, right, and this is the thing, and they talk about it as if we never had agency. Even in the north, look at this. And this was a true story. This is Murtala Muhammad's younger sister. Yes, and Murtala Muhammad's daughter, Aisha Oyebode, Mrs. Aisha Oyebode, the founder of Whisker. She was actually there yesterday. Amazing. So if you can get, IREP is just about documentaries. That's all you get to watch. You get to watch different. There was also one about Chibok mothers, or mothers of Chibok. Another tear-jerking one. Too many. Get there today if you can. It's free to watch. It's free to hang out. If you're a young person, it's free. It's at Alliance Francaise in Ikoyi. Let's talk. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yes, I really appreciate you for your good work.
I do. I appreciate you too for listening. Thank you.
God will bless you. God will bless you up and down.
Amen. You too. Up and down.
Yes, ma.
Right, let's talk. You have a minute.
Yes, for the youth. For the youth, you supposed to be the people that speak for the youth. But you are just speaking for the government. You guys are promoting the government.
Well, who's the you in this context? Sorry, who is the you in this context? You mean you as the media, or you as in me?
You are promoting the government.
Well, me as in me. How am I promoting the government?
You guys are just putting the youth one corner. You are putting the youth one corner and complaining about the youth.
I don't understand. You've lost me. Is it you as... Yes, are you talking about me, Sisi Oge?
Sisi Oge, you are a media somebody. You are working for media.
So you're talking about the media. The media is promoting the government. How is the media promoting the government?
Maba, conscience will judge you if I tell lie to you.
No, but
you are
forget
promoting
conscience.
because
How is the
government
media?
is
You're
paying
not
you salary.
listening. How government is not paying?
No.
Nigerian Info is privately owned.
Mama,
Thank you very
you are
much.
working. You are a media somebody. You are working for media. So
I work
you
for
are paying
Nigeria Info.
You are paying
Yeah.
from the media. So stop blaming the youth.
You are
Youth
talking.
have no fault for
You
Nigeria
are
wahala.
literally sounding totally uninformed and clearly, absolutely underread and
Mama,
undereducated.
you can't
Listen
deceive
to
me. I
me.
listen to
Listen
you.
to me.
I listen to
Listen
you
to
more
me.
than as you
Nigeria
listen to me.
Info.
I thought you was
Listen. Nigeria Info is privately owned. It is not owned by the government.
It's not private, oh.
Wait.
It's not private, oh.
It is
It's not
private.
private.
It
That
is
one na scam.
private. No, that is a lie.
Nigeria
And if
Info
you
says
believe
they
it's a
scam us.
scam, then stop listening. Stop listening.
Mama,
Go to
you
other.
are
No,
not-
no.
you are not
I'm not your
defending the
mother. I'm not your
You
mother.
are
I'm not your
against the
mother. No, that is a false
until you be my mother,
allegation against Nigeria
until you be
Info.
my mother,
That is a
until you be my
lie.
mother,
I'm not
I
going
go
to
fight
have
for
this
people
conversation
children.
with you.
Yeah, against you.
I am not going to
You
have
are
this
the same thing with the
conversation with
government.
you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, if you're going to call with a falsehood, I will correct you. Nigeria Info is privately owned, right? Nigeria Info is not paid for or sponsored by government. Heck, I am not aware of any of my colleagues in this organization, be it Nigeria Info, what's the other one? Cool FM, Wazobia, Kids FM, nobody that is owned by government or paid for by government. Now, you don't have to like everything we say, it doesn't matter. But that does not give you the right to actually allege that this station. There's also something that where the majority of our country don't understand how media works. When Yvonne comes on the news, she has to report the news as it is. It's not about whether Yvonne likes it or. It's not about whoever wrote the news script, how they like it. Heck, it's not even about how the head of news likes it. They've got to report what's in the news, number one. Number two is when you have me, Marianne, I can't remember that other girl's name. And then, what's her name? That one. Yeah, Joyce. And you have Sheriff, you have JD, who else? Have I called everybody? Kofi and Feta, and then Zainab, and I think that's everybody. Emmanuel. It doesn't matter whether you agree with us. We are obliged as media professionals to actually correct you if you come out with a fallacy or an untruth, something that is not fact. Now, correcting you doesn't necessarily mean we agree with it. Right? It just means that's our job. Now, I can give you my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. There are lots of times when you people don't agree with me. That's great. That's why we have Danfo conversations. That's why we go jiggy jaga jiggy jaga jiggy jaga jiggy. This Danfo is not afraid. Right? But to call this station and make such insane, ridiculous and totally ludicrous allegation, I will not tolerate. Stop listening. Change your dial. Like literally change your dial. Because no, Nigeria Info is not a government mouthpiece. I do not care how you feel right now. I'm telling you straight. How long have I got to answer calls? Let's do it 1 minute each. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from, please?
Good afternoon, Sisioge.
Go ahead. Your name, please.
This is Boyesen calling from Afromedia.
Okay, go ahead.
I humbly disagree with the last caller.
I
disagree. I beg to disagree.
That's okay.
No.
That's okay.
Because if not for stations, media houses like Nigeria Info, I don't even know where we would have been by now.
Yeah.
But, yes, I must be sincere. That's why I still stick to Nigeria Info anytime, any day. But I've seen the station. It's not as if I'm trying to hold brief for you, but as far as I know. So
thank you.
That guy should, I mean, in a way, be polite, because we all believe in Nigeria Info first.
But you
So
need to hurry up. You've got 30
to.
seconds. Thank you very much. That's what you want to say.
I just want to, because I didn't like that comment. Just let me stop there.
Thank you very much.
But hello.
Yes.
But as for this government, you should know me now. They don't have anything for us. All what they're doing is just diversionary. Yes, that's just the thing.
Okay.
They can go to, they're full of propaganda. Let them continue. Thank you very much, Jerry. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me read your message. Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead. Hello.
Good afternoon, Sister.
Yeah, good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Thank God for your life, and I want to just encourage you for the good job you are doing. Give you kudos. All I want to say this afternoon is about the youth. Generally, youth are not, they've not even helped themselves at all. We can see the kind of youth that we're having today. They are being bought over. They collect money, and instead of them to come out to speak the truth, they even they talk about themselves. I mean, they badmouth themselves. So they are not united in any way or manner. So even their behavior, they are not united. So what do we expect from them?
Yeah.
So if you want anything good to come out from these youths of nowadays, they should reform themselves, gather themselves together, unite, and let them have one voice.
Well, no. Did we have one voice? Why is it we always place this expectation on young people? Did we, our generation, I don't know how old you are, their moms and aunties and uncles and daddies, did we have one voice? No, we didn't. We didn't have one voice.
Yeah, we don't.
We didn't. Your line has cut off. What's happened?
We didn't. Okay. But we are looking for something better.
Yeah, but stop placing the responsibility on them of what we can't do. What we have to do is to continue to support and encourage and guide them. You can't say they should all speak with one voice. Are they monolithic? They're not monolithic.
No, I'm not saying that they shouldn't speak with one voice.
You're saying they should speak with one voice.
We can't have, anyway, yes, it's true. We can't have one voice all true.
Yeah.
But there must be opposition. But we want to see more of them coming together, standing by the truth.
But they are standing by the truth. I'm sorry. I will keep defending them.
I didn't see it that way.
No, bad governance. Look how many of them were beaten up. Right? End SARS. Do you still know how many parents have not had their child? Hold on. The parents, there are mothers and fathers who have still not been able to bury, let alone see the body of their child. Let's stop doing this. The young people continue to rise up, and our generation continue to say they're not doing. Where was everybody? Where was my generation when these children were being killed? Why didn't we all go out to the toll gate and stand in front of the toll gate and dare the military to shoot at us in order to get to our children? We gotta stop doing this. I'm not saying they're the best. I'm not saying they're always right, but they are doing. But no, you're not going to have 100%, because even the prophets didn't have 100%, right? But you are having a majority that are speaking up. And that's why we have to vote and continue to rise and campaign for their right to speak and stop them being stifled. They were beaten during End Bad Governance and Ibing Power. Did you all not see it? How many people on this show that called this show sent their children out to go and be beaten like that? Parents are beaten saying stay at home. And the ones who go out will say they're not doing. They're not doing what? They're not lying on the floor to be killed. Please, let's not do this. Oh God, I've got to go. It's 3. I've got Danfo conversation coming. I'm borderline. Oh dear, it's been an emotional show for me today, because when it comes to young people, I really do feel extremely passionate, and I put it out there again. If you're an organization, you have a space, you're willing to pay for it, for me to talk to young people, do civic education, and just talk to them, right? Guide them. Send me a DM at Sisioge Lagos on Twitter and on Instagram, and we can look into it. It's got to be a weekend, preferably on the island. If it's going to be on the mainland, that's going to be hard. But anyway, so I've got Borderlines coming up at 4 o'clock. I've got one of the biggest voices, Diana But. She is a lawyer, activist. She lives in America. She's going to be joining us. And we also have Lily Greenberg Call. Guess who Lily is? She's the first Jewish appointee of Biden's political appointee. She is appointed, right? Who resigned from his administration as a result of the genocide in Gaza. So we've got two powerful women joining me today on Borderlines starting from 4 o'clock. You must make sure you join me. Right, let me just finish. Hello, Sisoge. Who is this frustrated man? He didn't listen to the conversation. He displays hatred towards you for no reason. He's suffering from brain touch. I think that guy should be on a watch list. Yomi from Murokonla. Thank you. I'm trying to read quickly because I don't have time. I have 1 minute. Good day, Sisoge. It's been a long time. The young people must arise and take back their country. Good listening to you again. Thank you, Din Nanji. Thank you, my lovely listener. I think her name is, you got it. Yeah, Yakubu. But yeah, her name is Balarabara Mat Yakubu. Thank you. That's from Omoshebi Omololu Bamidele at Adoikiti. Well done, thank you. That's the name of the woman, the writer that I was talking about. God bless you. Anyway, I've got to go. I'm going to grab something to eat and drink and water my throat. Sisoge, the caller is biased and talking senselessly. How can Nigerian Info be working with Nigerian government? Salisu Ojo. Thank you, Salisu, right. Yeah, I've got to get a drink and practice Verstein. You know, that's like just wind down and calm down so we can have a wonderful conversation on Borderlines. Take care. Bye.
99.3 Nigeria Info will be right.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.